Lenny Sly, WorldWarriorTraining.com. Welcome to another video. Today we're gonna do another video on Ushiro waza, Ryote dori, aka Kubi dori grab, which is both wrists being grabbed, essentially from behind. We're not going to show a static movement. We're going to show a continuous flow movement like we did in a previous Ushiro waza technique. What I'm going to demonstrate today is my interpretation of sankyo on how you can get into sankyo from that particular technique. Two people a couple videos ago asked for sankyo. This isn't the video that I'm doing for you guys. This is an aikido technique from Ushiro waza from behind for application of sankyo. I'm going to do a different sankyo for you guys probably in the next couple videos. That one's going to be probably geared more towards aikido for law enforcement, on how to use sankyo to your advantage for like handcuffing and whatnot. And if you get involved with an altercation with somebody that you need to take into custody, how you can get them into sankyo, what type of techniques you could use that would present the sankyo application, how you're going to apply the sankyo, how you're going to take them down, and ultimately I'm probably going to show a couple of handcuffing techniques to where you could get that person into custody with a different method. So, hi, Bob's here tonight. Hi, onegaishimasu. So, for sankyo, Ushiro waza, as he comes in and grabs, and you start to move. From here, before in the last video I talked about you want a tenkan, so when he comes to grab this, you're not tenkaning here to put yourself in that position to be kicked. So you don't want to do that. So nice light, easy kick, obviously show the application, boom, there's the kick. You don't want to get caught up into that situation, okay? That's a problem. Because the second you do this, he can easily, even if I have him here, he can still kick with either that leg or the other leg, for example. Or if I start rotating him, he can almost do a roundhouse kick at that point, kick low or kick high, whatever, to where he's getting me in the midsection. So you want to be very careful and mindful of that. So when you do the Ushiro waza, you're moving. This is all super tight. Okay? One more time. We're not projecting this out to where it's this motion of this. We're not doing that. That is too big. You want to be tight with this. Catch the uke off guard to where it's this movement here, boom, you're moving through right away. Then I already have the sankyo application at that point. Then from there you can project down, let your uke roll from this point, okay, which is the sword application. Give me your left hand. So if you're projecting out, he can take a step. If he takes a step in tenkans and he closes his hand on you, he can reverse this technique and take you off balance. So what I tend to do with the sankyo is I don't grab all the fingers, I grab 3. Okay? And then I crush these 3 together and apply pain as I'm turning the sankyo. Then from here, this is like a keisegiri cut in kenjutsu. I cut straight down at that point. Come up. You can project out with this and get him to roll, or you can bring this up and cut down and take him right down into this pin to where then you get him a standing pin or whatnot. Okay? Same side, left side please. So as he comes through, this is all super tight, move through, right there, there's the sankyo application. Then straight down, then you have this pin. Nice and easy. One more time, same side. So as he comes and grabs tight, through, sankyo. Now you can throw him to where he rolls. If you notice how Bob's grunting and groaning, this technique is brutal. Okay, if I do this from the left side, and I gotta also be mindful that Bob's right shoulder is a little bit sore. When you do this, this application is very effective. So when you apply this, a lot of people start doing this with atemi waza to get them to move as they keep the hand stationary right in the center of their chest to where they can do this to move them. When you apply, it's a spiral up at that point. You have all kinds of movement that you can do from there. Cutting them down, throwing them out, even stepping back and throwing them that way is applicable. Because you don't release the sankyo application until the last second. But you want to take care of your uke. Okay? Because the application, when he goes, sankyo, when he goes to do this, and he twists, This affects your elbow, it starts affecting your shoulder, you have tightness in the wrist, so he starts to apply. I'm gonna move, because it's gonna hurt. If you resist on the sankyo application, that's when we're gonna have problems. And a lot of people don't understand that, especially in the YouTube world, the YouTube community, people that watch these videos, people that watch other people's videos. The pain compliance is important. You get people that like to say, you know, these techniques can be done without being violent or without pain, okay? I don't know what world you're living in, okay? But I'm actually living in the real world, in the fact that in order to make Aikido work, you have to incorporate pain. You have to incorporate violence. Martial arts, I hate to say it, it's about violence. Martial arts is about protecting yourself and fighting. Is it not? That's how I got involved with this, okay? It's violence versus violence. So you have to be more violent on an attacker that's being violent to you. Now this is more of a traditional, you know, technique for Ushiro waza, but the application of sankyo is very practical in the real world. You know, when people grab you, they don't grab you with your fist closed. You know, they're extending out. So if I go to grab Bob, I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this. Okay? I'm going to grab him. That's violent. Okay? So all you guys out there that watch this and that, you know, that are seeing these techniques, and the people that are, you know, commenting, thank you for your comments, thank you for your concerns, thank you for your input, I appreciate it. But people, it's time to wake up. Okay? If you guys haven't noticed, what I've been demonstrating within my YouTube channel and what I'm doing with Aikido is I'm showing a practical application of the majority of these techniques with a Tenshin Aikido mindset. That's what you have to be able to make these things work. You know, unfortunately, you know, if you're the love, peace, and harmony Aikido guy, I understand that. What is the name of that dojo in, was it Tomopolis or whatever it is?
Yeah, Northwestern California.
Northwestern California. Do you know what the name of the dojo is?
I know it's in Mount Tamalpais.
Can you say it a little bit louder?
I know it's in Mount Tamalpais.
Okay, there's an article from Satomi Sensei that talks about Koppo. Koppo is about bone breaking, okay? If I can still find it, I will add it down below in the comments. Read it. Satomi Sensei used to be my shihan when I was part of the ASU, Aikido Schools Yeshiva organization. He talks about the reality of Aikido and where Aikido needs to go and how serious Aikido technique is and can be. The problem is that it's been practiced for so long on this lighter side, this dance-like form system. That's why we're getting the rap that we're getting from all the other martial art communities out there, that Aikido sucks, Aikido doesn't work, Aikido's not practical, Aikido's not a self-defense form. That's bullshit, okay? Because it's all of those things. But it's up to the individual, it's up to the senseis to teach it in a practical form. I understand the classical form, practicing the movements of O-sensei. O-sensei never wanted his Aikido to end like this. O-sensei always wanted his Aikido to grow and adapt to modern times. The love, peace, and harmony aspect of his training wasn't about being lovey-dovey and peaceful to the person that's attacking you. It's about being peaceful, to be at peace with yourself after you hurt somebody, from what I've read, okay? In an attacking scenario where on the other end of the spectrum, you would be the one that'd be getting hurt. So we need to wake up. We need to take Aikido back and make it what it was intended for in the first place. And I'm the one that seems like is the only person that's doing it. Whether it's Tenshin Aikido, Iwama, ASU, AAA, USAF, Tomiki, Yoshinkan, whatever. I don't care. Okay? If you guys want to keep having the same shitty rap that we've been getting for the past 2-3 years and longer, that Aikido's bullshit, then keep doing what you're doing. Okay? But I'm not going to stand here and I'm not going to keep doing that. I'm going to keep progressing with this and putting out more and more practical videos on application of Aikido. Jump on the bandwagon, guys, because now's the time. Our window of opportunity is closing really quick. Do we want Aikido to die off as a tea ceremony and flower arranging martial art? Or do we want to take back what's ours and show the world on how effective this stuff really can be? One more time. Right, onegaishimasu. So as he comes in, make this tight, come up, over, notice how I'm grabbing here. Once I come through with this, to this point here is where I get the sankyo application. I switch my right hand with my left hand. This point, I'm grabbing his hand and his wrist. I'm not grabbing here. I'm grabbing this part, now I'm grabbing the fingers, and I'm applying that application from there. From here, you can move this around and put him into a shio-nage application, drop him down to the ground, and have him set up that way. One more time. Come through. This point right from here, moving right away. There's the sankyo application. You can take him right down to the ground from there and pin him out. Okay? Last one. Okay? You can even get him right to there and avoid that hand being grabbed. Show that one more time. So right from here, you can move right to the sankyo application this way and then get him into that shihonai application so you could actually cut it down. We'll show that one more time. So right from here, there's the sankyo application. Project out, throw back, throw straight down, apply, choking aspect of this, throw, shihonage, whatever you want. It's all there for the taking. Hey, arigatou gozaimasu. So that's it. Sorry for the 3-minute rant, but obviously you can see I'm pretty passionate about what I'm doing. Our YouTube channel is growing. People are seeing it. It's awesome. It really is. But in order for all of us to succeed with this, we all have to do it. Okay? I can't be the only one. Everybody has to jump on the bandwagon and show some application that's practical. I understand. Say everybody wants to respect the tradition of Sensei with technique. That's great. That is absolutely great. Okay? Unfortunately, Sensei died April 26, 1969. And when he died, his Aikido died. He left it up to us to progress this martial art, to make this art grow for modern times. He died before I was even born. This is exactly what he wanted, was this art to progress. I can be wrong, but I doubt it. Okay? Make your Aikido yours. Obviously, still train in the traditional ways. There's nothing wrong with it. That's great. Okay? But there has to be some practical application to this. So you have to cut movements down. You have to think outside of the box. And nobody's thinking outside of the box. And that's the problem. That's why we have the MMA community beating the shit out of us left and right about how Aikido sucks and this, that, whatever. You know, the bottom line is, are we going to sit back and let people make a mockery of us and piss in our cornflakes? That's not I'm all about shitting in everyone's cornflakes. That's how I was a year and a half ago when I got on YouTube. Okay, obviously you see that things have changed with the teachings, but we need to take this art back. Okay? That's all really I have to say. Hit the thumbs up, throw a comment down below, share the videos, subscribe. Make us grow, people. Make us grow. Subscribe. The more subscribers we have, the more people that are going to see these applications of my Aikido. That's it. Thank you very much for watching. You guys have a great weekend.